Hi, Redeemer families. Caleigh here. First of all, I want to give a shout out to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day. You are so loved and cherished by your family and by your church family here at Redeemer. So we wish you a happy Mother's Day and we hope you have the most wonderful day. And second of all, I wanted to really take a moment to just check in with you guys as parents. So I want you to really honestly think about the answer to what I'm about to ask you. Parents, how are you doing this week? Are you feeling great? Are you feeling exhausted? Are you feeling like you need a change? Are you feeling frustrated? You know, one of those emotions may have really resonated with you. Maybe all of them resonated with you, and that's totally okay. A question that has come up several times for me over the past few weeks that I wanted to also ask you is, what is your calling? What do you feel your calling is right now during this difficult time? As I've explored this question with parents, it's amazing to me so many parents have said that they feel their calling right now is to their children. So with that in mind, I thought I would share a passage with you from this book that I've been reading called Show Them Jesus. It's by Jack Klumpenhauer. And this book really talks about teaching the gospel to kids. And so many times Jack talks about how the gospel can be often glazed over or overlooked when we're teaching children about Jesus. So here's what he has to say about it, and I thought it could be a little inspiration for you or a little word of wisdom as you feel called to your children during this time. He says, let's face it, Christianity is often packaged like this. Live a good life and things will go well for you. Ask Jesus into your heart and you'll be saved. This is why many people say all religions are the same, and in some sense, they're right. But Jesus didn't bring typical religion. He brought good news. Typical lessons for our kids have dispensed good advice instead of good news. Eventually, kids will tire of our advice, no matter how good it might be. Many will leave the church. Others will live decent churchly lives, but without any fire for Christ. We'll wonder why they've rejected the good news because we assume they've been grounded in it. In fact, they never were. Although we told stories of Jesus and his free grace, we watered it down with self-effort, and that's what they heard. Fellow teachers, that's you parents, and that's also me. Our challenge is to proclaim the good news of Jesus so clearly and consistently that no kid of ours will ever place him in a category with typical religious leaders. Our calling is to be good news fanatics. So, you know, what he's saying here is that we're not, our calling is not to be perfect. We'll never be perfect. And God knew that. That's why he sent Jesus to die for us. But he is calling us to share the good news. So if you're feeling called to your kids, I encourage you to share the good news. Whether that be, you know, through our lessons that we're giving our families each week, or even sharing the gospel every day and just little examples that you can find around your home. I hope that in sharing this passage with you, that you truly feel inspired to fulfill your children's spiritual need of knowing the gospel. I pray that the Lord will bring you peace this week and that he will place it on your hearts to show his love and his mercy and his grace and forgiveness, and most importantly, his good news to your family this week. With that said, please take time to check out our children's ministry website, where we have all of our lessons and resources for our families. They're so great, and we would love for you to take advantage of those. And also, please feel free to reach out to any of us on the children's ministry team if there's anything that we can do for you during this difficult time. We are here for you. We love you. And we hope to gather with you again very soon. So God bless you all and have a wonderful week.